Okay, welcome back everybody. This is episode 2 of Space Engineers. So if you caught episode 1, you'll know that we're building a ship. Well, we're sort of half building a ship. We're disassembling this old rescue ship, evacuation escape pod thing, and we're building ourselves a new ship. Not necessarily a pretty ship, but a functional one. As you can see, we've already got some parts moved over. So we've got a gravity generator, a gyroscope, the refinery, and we've got some thrusters on. Not all the thrusters, we're still missing 2. Careful. So today we're going to carry on with that. I honestly don't think that we'll get it done in this next sort of episode. It might be a bit longer than usual, but I still don't have any hopes of getting it all done. Oh, I really don't want to be banging into this too much. Okay, there we go, we're inside. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to move life support over from one ship to another, and this is a really tricky stage. Because obviously life support is going to be completely disabled during a section of our movement because we're not going to have any power to power any life support systems. So what we want to do is we want to probably gather up all of this stuff that's in our inventory, because we did grind down the command chair, which can restore our power. That over and that over. We don't need any of the other stuff yet, I think. So yeah, we're gonna put the command chair in on this ship. As it's somewhere for us to charge up, because the medbay is going to be offline for a little while. So we'll just put that in there. Oh, that's the wrong type. Okay, I boo-booed. I used the wrong type of command chair. Now let me fix that. So, because we don't want a command chair, we want a pilot seat. Nope, that's the wrong. There we go. Okay, so that is the one we want, the flight seat, because we ground down a flight seat, and we have the components for a flight seat. The other one takes a little bit more in the way of components. There's a few more display pieces needed and some more computers or something. Basically takes more stuff that we don't have. So we're building like for like. Okay, that's that part done. Now, we actually need to power our suit up a little bit. And we probably want to check our O2 tank and our hydrogen tank as well, because we're going to want those full for this next bit, because it's really dangerous. Because obviously if anything happens, like, you know, we bash into a rock and kill ourselves by accident, we won't have a functional med station. Bad. Okay, am I going to want that extra energy? Yeah, let's go all the way. Right. So yeah, we're going to have to be super careful and super quick. So, decision. What do I move over? If I get the power plant over, yeah, no, we'll charge our oxygen tanks first, and we'll get the oxygen bay over, and then we'll transfer the power over. That's probably the best way to do it. Okay, we'll take the extra oxygen tanks, because why the hell not? Fill that one up to max. Okay, we're actually going to have to turn this off. So control panel, yep, okay, so we want to turn it off, and we want to store the ice that we've picked up from it, because we did have a lot of ice in there. And we want to store that just temporarily. So we store that in the cargo container, and it doesn't get sucked, because we've turned the oxygen generator off. Normally, because it's all plumbed in, it would if it was on, it would just draw that ice straight out of the cargo container back into itself to recharge its own internal supply of ice. Because we've turned it off, it's not doing that. So it means we can now move the ice around basically. How much inventory space do I have? Okay, I don't know. Maybe. Can I get it all in my inventory? Yes, I can. Excellent. Ooh, okay, so where do we want to put the O2 generator? We only need to put it in. It only needs to be there temporarily. Okay, so wrong button. There we go. O2 generator. Hang on. Let's just do that. That's so much heat. Oxygen tank. Okay, that's the wrong thing. O2. There we go. Right. We only need to. This isn't the final position. This only needs to be here temporarily. We're literally just getting that thing functional so that we've got a place, because we're going to move the power plant over next. And that's going to cut power to the entire ship. Now we want that. That's taken the power offline now, so we have no way of... If we die now, we're screwed. Well, I'm screwed. You can laugh. Yeah, feel free to laugh if that happens, because, you know. Okay, now we want our power generator. We want that. Where is a clever and convenient place to put that, where we want to keep it? Oh, okay. No. Yes. There we go. This will make sense once it's built. You'll be like, oh, I get it. No. Okay. Gravity generator. Yeah, it's choosing the right word to get the right result. Okay, so reactor. So we don't want it there. Probably want it kind of there. This will make sense. I'm not going to say trust me, because it's like this could change. Get this welded up. Okay, yeah, straight over to inventory. Okay, so our ship, our new ship, now has power. So we can recharge here, and we can resupply our nitrogen and our O2. We can't spawn here if we die. So I think we probably want to move... We want to move the cargo over. Yeah. Okay, so we want to... do we have enough room to carry everything that's in there? Oh, we've got the refinery online, so we can get a lot of this stuff actually. If we're sort of lucky, we can get a lot of this stuff refined down. Because we've got plenty of uranium. Okay, so yeah, we want you in there, giving us more uranium. We don't need all of our oxygen bowls. It's just taking up useless inventory space. Move that ice over there. There we go. Because we do, we definitely want our inventory and storage moved over now. There is a reason. Believe me, there is a reason. It's not the best reason in the world, but it's a reason. A medical bay takes a lot of stuff. It's kind of like the refinery. You're not going to get it all in one run, no matter how big you've got the inventory settings in the game. Some of you will have noticed that my inventory is ridiculously large because I've got it set to the maximum scale settings. Some people would argue that's not realistic, but oh, you're carrying too much stuff. It's like there's no such thing as carrying too much stuff in space. Nothing weighs anything. It's just mass. Any physicist would probably agree with me right now, but be like, yeah, it kind of does. It does work, but it doesn't. Okay, let's get the last of the ice on there. Now we've got an entire cargo container. Where do we want that? Well, actually, I know where we want that. We need more parts. Okay, so we're going to grab ourselves these parts because we need these. We want that conveyor as well. Okay, conveyor blocks. Here we go. Cargo conveyor blocks. Yeah, we want that. Basically, because the little plus indicator means that it's got an entire list of components that it can use there. Yeah, we want a straight bit, and then we want cargo or conveyor. Come on, guys, help me out. You can't. This is a recording. I don't know. No, I do know. I'm being stupid. It has to be the cargo container and then the conveyor block. This will make sense. Basically, O2 doesn't pass through cargo blocks, but it will pass through a conveyor block. Are we even going to be able to... Yeah, we can. That's cool. Okay, so we want to weld this stuff up because we do want our cargo container back. There we go. That's our cargo storage. We probably can expand and add to this as we find more materials to make more cargo containers. So this is probably just the first of like 2 or 3 that we'll probably have by the end of this. Okay, so I need to put in the conveyor block. Okay. I need that. There we go. See, rather than having all the individual conveyor parts, I can just cycle through a list. So there's that one, and then the conveyor block. And we're going to have that there. This will make sense. And you'll be like, oh, you plumbed the O2 system in. And you did it in the lamest way possible. Congratulations. Okay, do we want to quickly yes, we do want to recharge, but we want to be careful not to actually do anything with this ship because we haven't got all the thrusters on. No, that's not that. There we go. Yeah, so we can. You can see that. Yeah, I can literally. This thing could fly now. Only in 5 directions, but it can fly now. So we have to be super careful. Okay, my power's back up. I keep doing that. Okay, so we want to now move the O2 generator because it's now in the right place. Which means unloading the O2 generator. I know it's a bit of a, you could have done that differently and more efficiently. Yeah, I probably could have, but I wanted to be super careful and make sure that we always had a source of O2, or at least a semi-stable source of O2, even if just for a little while. You know, suffocation sucks, and I'm a paranoid person. Okay, let's just finish moving. Yeah, we can. Excellent. That makes things so much easier. Okay, so you double click items instead of drag and dropping them, and they'll move over. Handy thing to know. Okay, so we've got that. That can go over there like that. Now we have to grind this thing down. Get it into a useful position. Now, how do we want to... Not sure. Oh, I know. So we click O2 again because it's stupid. And there are a lot of different technical terminologies you could use for most of this stuff. Do we want it around that way or that way? Yeah. Well, it's sitting above the... It's going to be sitting above our medbay, and we shouldn't have to move anything over. If I plumb this in right, everything will move from that item inventory, all the ice and the O2 bottles, into this. Well, maybe not the O2 bottles, but the ice should move in there. Yeah, so it's got the ice in there. The O2 bottles are full. I imagine if they were empty, it would pull them straight across into the generator. Right. Okay, medbay next. We need to do the medbay. Now this thing has no power in it, so it's carefully time, because in space, once it's moving, it's not stopping.
Full.
There we go. See what I mean though? It's like everything, all of the stuff, and we're still not finished. Okay, so we want to go medical, all blocks. There we go. Okay, well that's not the right way up. Is that the right way up? There we go, that's the right way up. Okay, we're just going to slide that right under there like that. Okay, so what we've done is we've got the connector in the medical bay linked onto this conveyor, and the conveyor is linked onto the O2 generator. So hopefully, and I could have done it off of the O2 generator and left the gap there, but I kind of don't need to, because the only thing that's going to be going in here are going to be the power slots, and we can access them. Well, the upgrade slots for the refinery. We can access them quite easily. Oh, I screwed up though. Can anyone see how I screwed up? No? Oh, hang on, no I didn't. It's fine. It's totally fine. I hope. I really hope I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh. I'm really super smart. I thought about it ahead of time. Okay, I was just thinking to myself maybe I'd screwed up and not left a space or a slot for the assembler to get moved across, because we need the assembler. Otherwise we can't turn steel plates into well, iron into steel plates. that's that. And we're getting close to the point now where we've got nothing but like the skin of a ship. Now if I've done this right, our hydrogen, our O2 and our power will all refill off of our medbay now. And if you remember, it didn't do that before. That's only if I've done it right. Now let's test it. So, I want to hit, is it F? Yes it is F, look at that. Our O2 and H2, our O2 and H2O, or hydrogen 2, sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to go with oxygen and hydrogen, that way it's less confusing. Both refilled at once. Both maximum straight away. Okay, next we want to put in the assembler, and I think we want it going this way. Or do we want it going this way? This is hard. Yeah, I think we want it coming out this way. We're gonna lose. We're only going to be able to run one upgrade on the assembler. We're constrained by space, basically. You're in space, it's a void! Yeah, no, the space inside the ship. Okay, so we'll get the assembler moved across, and that leaves virtually nothing left on this ship of any real value, except the door and the glass. We want that glass window. There we go. Ooh, what's that? We've also got a... Oh, that's a collector. Okay, so stuff that drops in there gets collected and shoved into the inventory from outside, basically. It'll suck stuff in. Sort of suck. Well, stuff that's going towards it. It's really hard to explain. You'll see how badly designed those things are when and if we ever build one. Okay, so the assembler we want over here. There we go. The assembler's always easy to find. Want it like that. That is perfect. Sort of. Yeah, we'll be able to get a. We'll definitely be able to get a upgrade on the front there. I hope. God, this ship is gonna look so odd. Assembler takes quite a bit of welding. Okay, nearly there and done. Okay, so as you can see, we've now successfully moved away all of what I would call the gubbins, or innards of our ship. Now we want that door. We definitely want this door. Okay, that's perfect. And we'll do the outer door first. I think this inner door we're going to change. We're not going to have one of those outer doors. We're going to have one of the old school doors. Yeah, there are two types of door. You see, you've got these ones. They use slightly less in the way of resources than the other ones. Well, slightly less complex resources. I think it uses like slightly less silicone, but uses slightly more iron. Oh, that is stupid. Yeah, okay. No, I tried to weld the wrong door, as you can tell. Got a little excited. Did a dumb. Okay. There we go. We'll put that one on, and then this door should weld up easy. There we go. Yeah, you see, this door uses bulletproof glass. The other door uses interior plates. And bulletproof glass, to make that stuff, you need silicon. We don't really have very much of that, but we do have plenty of iron around us, so we can certainly make enough steel plates. Why have we got so many construction components? Like spare construction components. What do I have in... No? Okay, weird. Never mind, it's fine. I mean, we're going to have some spare stuff left over from this anyway, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have less thrusters on this ship than we do on this ship. Okay, let's get that glass out, because we want that. Okay, so we want windows and glass. 3x3, 1x1, yep. Okay, flat, and we want it inverted because, yes, just like that. Okay. So what I did there was I made sure that the window was as far forward as possible instead of being buried like right back here at the back of the thrusters. And by inverting it, I made sure that the darker side of the window was on the out, or the tinted edge was facing outwards, so you can still see out that way. But it's a bit harder to see in. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Okay, we definitely want to build some more framework and structure to our ship, so that we've got a bit better idea of where things are going. Like the last two thrusters that we're definitely going to put on now, because I don't want to leave that too long. Ideally, I want a ship that can run away like early if we need to run away early. Because if some space pirates show up right now, we've got no way of defending ourselves. Even though they shouldn't be able to see our location because we don't have any kind of radar or antenna or anything like that. And we should effectively be invisible right now. We do want all of these steel blocks because it's going to be less time spent mining. Because realistically, you know, space engineers, it's fun, but mining's possibly the least fun thing you could ever do. And I'd rather not be doing it for any real length of time. Is that free floating now? It's not moving around. That's got to be free floating. I really probably ought to grind that down. Ooh, extra construction components. Ooh, handy. And interior plates. Oh, those can go on our new door. So can they. Hey, if we have some motors, we've got everything that we need for that new door. Any motors here? Ooh, there's a few motors on there. We might be able to get both doors working if we're like super lucky. We probably won't be. We'll probably be short of a few bits, but it's less bits than we, you know, would realistically need. No, I didn't screw up there. I was worried for a second. I thought maybe I'd done a bad and was going to send a thruster floating through space, which would have really sucked. Gonna be honest, that would have been bad. Suit energy is getting really low again. I'm not too bothered about flying too fast. We have a working medical bay now. I love the fact that I can recharge my hydrogen and oxygen now off of one hydrogen, oxygen and power off of one place. Remember, everything that's on here came from that noob ship, plus the iron from these walls. We haven't done anything else. We haven't refined down anything else to make this. Oh, look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Both doors. Oh, that makes me just super happy. We now have our airlock, an effective working airlock. Look at this, we have loads of stuff left over that we don't actually need, or at least not right now anyway. Look at that, we've got so many components, extra bits. And we'll take those steel plates. So yeah, we've got 3 displays, 8 computers, lots of construction components, small steel tubes, interior plates, motors, computers. We can probably make something with that. Possibly go towards building our drone, because that's something that we're going to have to do. Right, anyway, onwards. How am I going to do this? Okay, I think we want that there. That there. And that one can go there. Yeah. See, what we do is we link up those 2 pylons there with a cross section here. I'll just do that now so you get what I'm saying. There we go. So these are pylons, towers, whatever, for want of a better word, steel girded structures. We're going to link them together. It'll give you a rough idea of what the ship's gonna look like. It's not gonna look great, I'm gonna be honest, but you know, we're working with basic materials. I want to smooth that corner out. Yeah, I definitely want to smooth that corner out a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove that, and then we'll put in one of those blocks. Yeah, we'll make it a little bit on the fancier side. And then behind it there, we can stick a half armor block, because it doesn't need to be anything more than that, like that, and then a full armor block there. There we go. That gives you sort of an idea of what it looks like. Yeah, it's not great, I'm going to be honest, but it works, or at least it works enough for our needs and requirements. We're going to want another one of those odd blocks, or light armor inverted corner block. There we go. Jesus. I've got a working med bay and it's like suddenly I've become a little bit suicidal. That rock nearly brained me. Now hopefully once we've got these pylons on, or girded framework, we can take off the last two thrusters we need, get the thrusters on, and then we've literally got a working ship. It might not have an exterior outer hull, but it'll work. We'll be able to fly around with it. Not that that's safe or advisable. Yeah, we're just going to fly a ship around with spot welded girders everywhere. Good plan. Good plan. It's a bad plan. It's a horrible plan. Stop it. Stop making plans. Okay, we want this thruster off. Do we have enough inventory space for another thruster? I don't know. We'll weld this thruster on and then we'll have a look at what's in our inventory. A whole lot of steel plate, I know that. Okay, so that's that thruster on, and then we'll get that side thruster on as well. Just going to have myself a sip of tea because a little bit dry mouth after chatting for a good 37 minutes now. Okay, light armor blocks. Yeah, we'll fill in this. Oh, we don't want one there though. No, we don't want one there. Stop it. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Oh, I know what parts we probably used for the door. The penny just dropped. So we broke down the connector and we stored it, didn't we? That's probably what's given us so many leftover parts. We might not have enough parts to put a collector in. Or a connector, sorry. Oh well. We'll get parts. We'll steal parts if we need to. What, you think I'm not... I will jack a ship. I am not even kidding. Especially now we've got a medbay, because there's nothing stopping me from running at a ship repeatedly until it runs out of ammunition and stealing it. Yeah, that's the thing that you can do. It's a stupid tactic, but hey, whatever works. Oh, I did a boot. Yep, I did a. That's a bad. There we go. Oh, I did multiple bads because we want our thrust. We want our. Do we want them there? I think we want thruster symmetry with our ups and downs. Yeah, so we want... It's fine. We haven't... Yeah, it's fine. We haven't boobed up. Okay, so we've still got 4 thrusters on that side. And 1 here. We definitely want that thruster. Remember, this thing it's just free floating in space now, and it's... Look how beat up this thing was I didn't do any of that damage, by the way. I literally, as you saw, I woke up in the video inside that thing, and it's been through absolute hell. Look at that dent. Someone properly smacked this. Oh well, questions for later. Thrusters. So we want a thruster there, and I think we want one there. Yeah, so we've got symmetry in our up and down thrust, and forwards and backwards, and left and right. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's actually important on a real spaceship. Probably. And you'd literally have to ask a physicist or like an astronaut, but they'd probably say, yeah, that's kind of important. Ooh, we need another thruster. Where are you? Broken remains of what was once a very poor ship. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I mean, we can literally book it now. We can run away if we need to. We couldn't before, so like if Space Pirates came looking for us, we'd have been like so dead. Would have been like, game ruined, congratulations, you died. Okay, yeah, I think we're actually beginning to get there now. And it's definitely not a pretty ship. You'd never call it pretty. And it's not symmetrical, but it'll fly, and that's, I guess that's what's important. Okay, is there anything else on this that is even vaguely useful? Oh, hello. We're gonna want you. Mr. Interior Light? Yes, indeed. Oh, have to be so careful. Also, don't want to separate the two halves of this. So, I'll make this the last cut here. And then I think we want to start busting down the... I need to break those down, don't I? Yeah. It's okay, because that stuff's just going into storage. We're storing that for the moment. Because we're going to need the thruster components for our drone. We're also going to need enough parts to build, like, well, we need the connector on the back of the ship first before we build the drone. Because mining is, well, I've told you the reasons why we want a mining drone. So we probably should make it happen. Nothing fancy, something simple, you know. One drill. We are getting, that's more interior plates, yay. Okay, so which end was the top and which was... Oh, this is the top, yeah. And we still want the other thruster. Oh, hang on. Yep, no, we're fine. Or not. Floating away. Okay, if we're quick and we don't actually tap any of this stuff, should be able to get it all.
Energy low.
Oh, you are kidding me. My suit energy's going? Really? Now? I'll let it get down to 10-ish. I don't want that stuff floating away. I really don't. Okay, we'll just recharge our suit energy real quick. What's the view like on this thing? You can kind of tell how it's going to look eventually, or at least the shape of it, sort of. It's not bad. At least it's not like a giant metal box, which is just the most boring thing ever, which I've also seen, by the way. People build those. I'm not talking like a ball cube, I'm talking like a featureless metal box with thrusters in every direction. It's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. Oh no, I understand there are plenty of ships that are boxes, you know, that we call cube. You know, possibly the most intimidating box in the universe. But it's not necessarily the most creative idea. You understand why the Borg build themselves boxes. They're not that, you know, they're not into aesthetics. This is not a thing for them. I like aesthetics, you know. And flying around in a box isn't... That's not aesthetic. I know what you're saying. You didn't build your ship symmetrical. I don't feel like you should be talking about aesthetics, but... Stuff doesn't have to be symmetrical to be aesthetic. And we're running out of inventory space. I hope I can get quite a bit of this stuff. All of these steel plates are going to go into the hull of our new ship. So, so it's airtight, basically. We want it to be airtight. Even though we don't have an air vent hooked onto the generator, O2 generator yet, we will, that will come. Maybe episode 3 or episode 4 before we get something like that, but it'll happen. Our inventory is so nearly full. Okay, I'm going to have to stop grinding now because we are just going to run out of space and then we'll have steel plates floating around. No one likes that. Okay, let's go over here. So we did that side and we did that side. Okay, this is good. So we'll fill out this side. Just like this. And we'll fill out the top. Ooh. Wait. I'm gonna have to bring that forward, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yep. Okay. So little change of plans here. Just gonna take that off, that off, that off there, that off there. Yeah, it only needs to be that big. Okay. You'll see what I'm doing here in a sec. You'll be like, oh yeah, I see what you did there. Okay, that should work. Yeah. So what we then do is we then put another one there, and another one there, and that there, and that there. Oh, wow, I nearly took the back of my head off. This thing wants to kill me. Okay, and what that does is that should give us an airtight seal around this bit here, so that we've got enough room to get the upgrade for the assembler in there. See? Thinking ahead. We might actually be able to get 2 upgrades for the assembler in. Can we? Because we can go around this. Yes, we can. So we can have... Oh, no, wait, we can't. Because I want to be able to... I'll have to turn the reactor around. Oh, I'm going to have the reactor coming out this way if I want. Because I always want to be able to access this panel. Just in case I ever need to pull all the uranium out of the reactor just real quick, like. Fill out this top. Okay, and yeah, we're going to need more iron. There's no doubt about it, we are going to need so much more iron. Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll empty our backpack by welding, because we've got just a ton of steel plates right now. So we'll weld up a lot of stuff. Get the framework welded in before we do the walls. Ready? Already? Okay, well, we'll take it down to 10. You know, it's fair. You're still 10% to energy. Yeah, you want to be getting into a seat, but you're not in dire peril. Yeah, it's when you're down to sort of 2 or 3%. Yeah, you're in dire peril. Stop it. We have gravity because we didn't turn the gravity generator off. I'd say we've been wasting power, but we really haven't. We have quite a bit of uranium. although I should. So I'll explain to you in episode 1 kind of how a gravity generator works, but badly. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to give you a little view of it. Okay, so you've got your acceleration here. So this is how close to 1G it will simulate. You can. Oh, you can only go 9.8. Okay. So 9.8 or 98% of 1G. So you're about 2% off of G. You can decrease your acceleration, which also take it right the way down. Wow. We only need 1 meter a second. Okay, and what that does is that reduces your... I mean, look at the difference there. Okay, so from max, 567.13 kilowatts. That's a lot of energy. And yet we take it down to around about 1. Like that. 56. That's a lot less power. Likewise, messing with these also reduces the power consumption because you're reducing the field width or the field height or the field depth. So, you know, you can play around with these and give yourself only as much gravity as you need to cover the inside of your ship without having a gravity sphere wasting energy that's extending out way past the edges of your ship. Does that make sense? I hope I explained that better. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to run it down to around about 1. Yeah, we can go into minus numbers though. Look, you can literally bounce people around inside your ship just by messing around with this. How hilarious. Okay, and I'm never saying that again. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take it all down to 50, I think. If we take it all down to 50, there shouldn't be much of a need for us to have more than 50 on everything. Okay, look at that, 17.89 kilowatts. Yes, almost nothing. Oh my god, are we moving? We were moving. Okay, I have to be careful. Let's weld in these. We want our airlock to be welded in, even though it's completely unnecessary because we can't exactly airtight the ship yet. Not with all of this, all of that happening. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look great, but then again, you know, she's never going to be winning any awards for being prettiest ship out there. I imagine having a really pretty ship comes with its own set of risks as well, because you have a really pretty ship. Someone might want it. And the uglier your ship is, the less likely it is someone's going to steal it. You know, I'd imagine you go to the Starship parking lot, for want of a better word, and you see this thing or something that resembles a Lamborghini. Which one are you going to pick? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to go for the really fast one. I'm not going for this piece of crap. I shouldn't call it a piece of crap, really, because it's not done anything yet. It hasn't proven itself to be crappy. Okay, we are out of steel plates. I am okay with that. What do we have left in our inventory, though? Thruster stuff, I bet. Okay, we'll put that back in Ooh, and our interior light as well. Where do we want the interior light? Maybe over here on this wall? Because we don't want it sort of super illuminating everything, but we do want some light. Yeah, we're going to do it up on this wall here. What type of light do we want? Do we want standard interior light? Or a corner light? We'll go with the standard interior light. We're keeping it like for like. Okay, so yeah, we want it there. What, really? Really? Oh god, okay. This isn't a problem. We can make more steel plate. You know what? I'm going to do 100. Do you have 100? Do you have enough for 100? I hope you do. Otherwise we're going to have to mine more iron. We'll do as many as we can. Okay, so Mr. Interior Light, you go there. And then I think we'll weld you up. There we go. How much light does that give us? See, because we've lowered the gravity settings, we can do that quite safely. We'll still drop to the ground, it's just it's like 10% Earth gravity in here. You know what, that sort of works with the lights from everything else, you know, the doors and the gravity generators and everything. I like it. Yeah, works. The interior lighting is kind of moody. Not that mood. Mind gutter, please. This is the last of the rescue ship that we started in. All been ground down, all turned into materials that we've used on our bigger ship, our slightly better ship. Or, you know, it is a better ship. Even in its half-welded state right now, this is better. Just from the conveyor system that we've used. You know, the fact that the conveyor system actually works with everything. You know, everything's freaking plumbed in. I imagine that you probably could plumb the medical bay somehow into the rest of the system. On the old ship. Yeah, bloody nightmare though. I want a certain amount of framework welded before we even think about moving this thing anywhere. I don't like the idea of flying around in a ship held together with nothing but spot welds. It's still kind of held together but with nothing but spot welds, but it's not as bad as it was. And we've got certain sections of the ship sort of welded up and linked together, sort of. It's still pretty hideous, but should we test it? I mean, realistically, do you think that's safe? I probably should just mine, get iron to make steel plates to weld this thing together. But another part of me is like, fly! I don't know if that makes sense. Right, let's find that bit of rock that was trying to murder us. There you are. It's definitely this bit of rock here. You can see where we've drilled into it. Okay, that's a bit more iron.
Inventory full.
Even with low gravity and like a tiny gravity sphere, stuff is still it's still being subjected to the tiny amount of gravity that we've got. I mean, you saw the settings. it's set to like really small and it's still catching stuff. Oh, no, I don't mind. I'm okay with that. I think we've still got thruster components. Yeah, we have. We've got to still have thruster components in our inventory.
Inventory full.
Oh Christ, that stuff is falling towards our... It's okay. It's not hitting it very hard. It's fine. Okay, so we want to access our cargo. And that is completely wrong. That is the wrong button. That's the right button. There we go. Right, so iron in the cargo hold and it should get pulled straight out of here. There we go. Okay, small steel tubes, construction components, interior plates, thruster components, large steel tubes. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, we've got more steel plate. Yay! Although I probably ought to make some of that actually. Okay, so actually production. There we go. Make a few hundred more of those, and let's hope that we've actually got the iron to do it. In the meantime, we can carry on welding. Sort of give you a better idea of what this ship will look like once it's finished.
Energy low.
Oh, look at that. Just sitting there. So, probably got a fair idea of how this will look now. And the reason for this structure here is obvious. It's sort of holding the air in, or it's going to once everything's welded in. But it's also going to be a good place for us to put it's going to be a place where we can put either a turret or a connector as well. So we can have our connector here, possibly. We've got this huge flat expanse that we can use, or like one of these areas forward. Probably around about here that we could use for our antenna if we need to. And we've got plenty of room inside for more parts. What we are going to have to think about is jump drives are huge in this game. I mean, they'd be huge anyway. It's is an impossible concept. I don't think jump jets are a thing, or ever could be. But yeah, they're an enormous module. One of the biggest ones. You know what? I'm just gonna see if we can fly this out, because we're gonna have to be super careful whilst taking this out, though. We're gonna do it at low speed, because I do not want to hit anything. And this ship's bigger than the one we flew in with. Am I clear? Yeah, I am. Here we go. That's what it looks like under the light of day. Wow. It's got some good acceleration. We're already up to 55 meters, 60 meters a second. 70. That's 80 meters a second. Remember, it caps out at just under 100 as well. It's 95, 97, 90, yep, 100 meters a second. Turn the inertial dampers off, she keeps her speed. It's welded enough, it's not going to fly apart, it's fine. Really. What we probably want to do is we want to look around and find some more ore, because we're going to want things like nickel, silicone, basically to build more components, or we're going to have to steal some from a ship, which, you know, we can do. Acceleration takes a little while, deceleration takes a little while. We did discuss this, right? You know, so you know what you're dealing with. How does it handle though? It's not too bad, you know? It's fairly good. Not what I call the most she's not a fighter, that's for sure. Definitely not a fighter ship. And am I going to crash it now? Really, am I? It's stopping. Oh, that's why I'm not stopping. Yeah, so I hadn't put the inertial thingies on. And we forgot to get any gold before we left that place. Oh, regrets. Should I fly back and get the gold? See, we need gold to make superconductors, which are a vital component in building a jump drive. Apparently. And it's fair enough, no one knows how to build a jump drive. Superconductors might be needed. Let's see if we can land ourselves. Well, not land ourselves, but stop ourselves fairly close to this asteroid. Also, what is that? It's a private sale. We could steal that if we had to. They're really easy to steal, seriously. Those spat private sales, they're like, yeah. It's a bit like taking candy from a baby. A defenseless baby. Like a mute baby, yeah, because a baby's only defense technically is screaming and alerting its parents. A mute baby it's that defenseless. bring her in nice and close. We are really close now. I wonder if I can drop us into that middle section there. I should be able to. Let's get ourselves into a sort of position above it. Then we can drop in. Now we want silicone because I want to put solar panels on this thing. And it's all well and good it using uranium in sips, but how about if it didn't use very much uranium at all because it's got solar powers and it's got, you know, solar and batteries backing it up, and only has to use uranium. Only has to use uranium as a kind of last resort. You know, just in case there's no sun. Okay, so we've got more iron. We've got lots of iron. What is this? Is this... This is going to be just normal rock, isn't it? I'm just looking at here. Let's get this out. Okay, so we've got ice. We've got iron. You've got to have more than just ice and iron. Really? Is this this is it, isn't it? And you've got this glorious sort of double ring formation in this asteroid, and these asteroids are pretty much randomly generated. So you've got this beautiful double ring formation and only 2 sets of minerals. This is disappointing. I'm going to be honest, this is really disappointing. Where? Oh, I was wondering why my suit's O2 level is low, and it's because my O2 tank is empty. It's okay, we can fill up. There we go. We don't have to fill our O2 tank. It's probably a good idea if we did, but we don't have to. Can we still access that from here? Blimey, we can, okay. Apparently we can even throw this stuff in there from there. Okay, that's good to know. We can refill our oxygen bottles really easily. Or, well, not really easily, kind of awkwardly and stupidly, but it can be done. Okay, so ice in this upper ring, by the looks of things, is entirely ice. And then iron in this lower ring. Just iron. Nothing else. This is disappointment right here. Because I've never seen this kind of thing before, where you've got this double ring structure. A double structure of 2 ringed asteroids that have either collided or, like, I don't know. Smart people, explain how this would happen, please. Comment section down below. Okay, so we'll just leave that. We want an asteroid that's interesting. One with, like, more than iron and ice on it. Maybe a space station or something. We could look around for a space station, I suppose. Okay, we'll check that asteroid over there. That one in the crosshairs right there, we're headed for that. We're not going to head directly at it because that's how things end badly. Sort of aim yourself off a little bit to one side, then slow down and stop as you approach. It's, yeah, don't run straight at things, that's, no. That's just gonna, yeah, you're gonna die. Maybe not the first time, or the second time, or the third time you do that stunt, but probably the 4th time you begin to push it. is that over there? That's a very interesting rock. We need to put a camera on this thing. If I can put a camera on this thing, we'll be able to zoom in and look at things. So it's like, is that a rock? It's kind of far away, I can't tell. Maybe it isn't a rock. I don't know. But with the camera, you can zoom in on things and be like, yep, it's definitely a rock, not a space station. Which, when you're looking at something that's scratching your head in space, 99% of the time is going to be a rock. I can see iron, and I can see possibly ice or magnesium. Hard to tell. We'll know better once we get closer to it. We're okay for your rating. We do need to finish welding our shit together as well, though. It's half welded. Okay, another asteroid with 2 rings. Let's just flip ourselves up that way and slow down a little bit quicker. There we go. And yeah, I can be brutal with the acceleration and deceleration now because we've got uranium and this thing doesn't drink it like the other thing did. Because we've only got 2 front and 2 rear. I'm seriously scratching my head looking at this thing, wondering how the hell I'm going to get a jump drive on it. But we'll make it happen, even if it looks even uglier once we've finished. It's fine. As long as it's more aesthetically pleasing than a cube, I'm happy. Okay, so, yep, that's iron. We need lights. Oh, our lights on. Oh yeah, they are. They're just really lame. Okay. Yeah, we've got plenty of iron in here. Not seeing that ice that I zoomed in on though, or saw. Oh look, it's coloration in the asteroid itself. It's the rocks. It's the texture on the rocks. It's not ice at all. Well, upside. There's not ice. There's probably going to be something else here then. So we've got a big donut ring of iron. Where's that little tiny... There you are. Let's see, what have we got in here? Is there anything? Ice. Really? Really, game? Okay, so that's 2 rocks that we visited, both of which contain nothing but iron and ice. You know what? I'm going to cancel exploring at the moment and just carry on welding because we've done a little test flight and we've gotten somewhere else without dying. Yay! But realistically, we want to weld everything up so that, you know, if we do happen to tap something, well, if we, you know, we're still going to die probably, but you know, there's a slightly larger chance of us actually not dying. When I say slightly, I do mean slightly. It's very slight. Oh wow, okay. So we're up to 1 hour 25 recording. I'm going to probably cut it at 1:30 because, yeah, hour and a half video for gaming video for YouTube. Oh my god. If anyone watches the full hour and a half with me rambling, I commend you. Okay, more of it is welded. Definitely do these bits. There we go. Okay, also going to have to think up a name for this ship. I don't know, comments or suggestions, you know, use the comment section. I will name it that. If I don't get any suggestions, well, I'll name it myself. Yay! Okay, and we are out of iron. Okay, that looks like it's a good place to sort of stop and cut the video. So, I will leave you there, guys, and hopefully we'll be back in a few more days. Maybe tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe? Depends on if I've got time to record stuff. Yeah, I'll give you another Space Engineers video tomorrow. Maybe. Anyway, have fun, guys, and later.